We need more teachers on staff and volunteering.
Teachers that are leaders, the outreach they do naturally happens within the context of their job.
I love kids, and I'm going to reach out to kids regardless of if those kids ever come to a Young Life activity.
Let me tell you, boys, about the guys that I taught how to do everything now.
I met Kelvin in my history class. My junior year of high school, he was my history teacher. I kind of just started getting to know him in class. I realized that he was a cool guy. I guess I felt like I could trust him.
Teachers doing Young Life in an area is critical. They're an adult who cares about Christ, cares about kids, and can have an incredible impact in their lives.
I took the time to do wildlife because I always said if I was that age, it would have been great if someone could have shown me that it's cool to be Christian.
I'm surrounded by students all day long, and it gives me a way to feel like I'm fulfilling God's purpose for myself.
I think if I was just teaching history, I don't know how long I would stay in this. But because I feel a higher calling to reach out to students, create a relationship with them, and really pour into them, that's what keeps me teaching.
So far, though, I see a huge difference with the kids that I'm working with. I found that it has made our communication style more open and more honest.
Young Life is really simple. It's loving Christ, loving kids, and being Christ in a kid's world. Teachers set up to do that well because they are automatically in a kid's world.
I liked the format of it, and I liked how I grew, and I could see the kids growing.
There's always a place in a Young Life ministry for a teacher that's going to be a leader, regardless of how much time they have.
Not every teacher who does Young Life comes to every event we have outside of school.
It's a matter of finding what's most fruitful for them given their responsibilities.
We set up multiple activities based off of each teacher's schedule that they can be involved to the level that they're able to.
What I did, I would basically try to do stuff behind the scenes.
Relationships are there. It happens naturally.
I was worried about church and state stuff.
A teacher staff does do ministry at the school. It looks like you carrying yourself the way you would as a believer in any other line of work. You letting that influence your relationships with kids.
I just discovered as long as, the students are coming up to you, that there's nothing wrong with that.
Here at my school, we have lots of outreach organizations, and all of them have the opportunity to stay on campus if they follow the rules. They don't overstep their bounds. They don't force anybody to believe what they believe.
Teachers are earning the right to be heard.
When I came into the school setting and became a teacher, I made sure to communicate with my administrators what we were doing.
And develop a trust and a rapport with that administration. The deeper that trust goes, the wider their scope of ministry.
When a teacher's involved with Young Life, they add so much to an area.
They have great friendships and relationships with kids.
Teachers bring a ton of wisdom from what they see on a daily basis, where kids are at, what kids are experiencing, what kids are struggling with. It's priceless.
There's also leader recruitment that happens. It inevitably increases our leadership team.
A teacher can reach so many more kids than I can because they're surrounded by kids all day.
I would encourage any teacher, no matter where they're at, to start Young Life.
You do it because of the rewards that you receive from, dealing with kids. You make a change in everyday life.
I want to give you an opportunity not just to pour into a kid's academic background, but to pour into their heart.
It's more of a blessing than I could ever imagine.
And whether you're reaching 50 kids at a Young Life club that's booming, or you're reaching that one kid that comes in and sits with you at lunchtime, you are making a difference in somebody's life.